Hi, welcome on my YouTube channel. I'm Juliana. In case you are new, nice to meet you. In case in case you are new here and God sent you here, it means God have a message for you. In case you are here for a long time, welcome back. I recorded already this message, but I've been disturbed, so I supposed to record it again. Um, Today in this video I want to talk about when God put you to do something in your life and you don't listen. Later, because it's a circle of 9 years when you can change and God is give you something and you need to do that. You have 9 years to to change that things what God put you to change. So as an example, I have multiple example, but one of the example it was one woman go to one guy and he tell her she need to release her boyfriend because it's a karmic one. What's mean karma? It's mean as a sinner you come to pay some karma on the earth. So you need to pay some karma to learn some lessons, because this is mean karma. You pay you learn your lessons, and that person is not meant to stay anymore in your life. So things, clothes, shoes, everything what is meant to. And that woman, after she was have 9 years to release her boyfriend, but because she couldn't let go of him, that man had a car accident and he died. Another example, it was someone go in one relationship, they was think they are forever soulmate, and it was true love and everything, because they've been a lot of years together and they start to lose themselves in that relationship uh, a lot. God is saying release, and because they didn't want to release and to pay the karma, they start to lose things, car, machine, money, and they did a lot of things in that relationship, and after the end both of them to pay a lot of karma after many years after God separated them, and they're supposed to pay a lot of karma, and they're supposed to lose a lot of things, money, everything what they built. And one another example for my life, it was when God saved me from something. All the time he tried to put me to donate things because they can carry on negativity or bad addiction or shopaholic or something what you chasing, what is not meant to be for you, and you chasing that things, and God make you some sort of way to give it away. But if I didn't give it away, I was losing something pressure. Sometimes God put you to do some things and to remove some things from your life because you can carry on. For example, I say early, a picture from since you was a baby or child or teenager, and that picture they can carry on bad energy. You wasn't the true yourself, and you was have a lot of fears in that picture, a lot of insecurity, and you carry on that spirits with you. So all the time when you try to lift yourself up, that picture, that energies keep you down. So you need to learn to remove things. Another video what I saw, it was one guy, he was explaining, he was have a bed, a mattress, what he was doing things with before to get married in front of the God, because that that mattress was carrying a lot of sexual energy, invisible one, carrying a lot of insecurity and everything. After he get married, he was have just bad dreams, cheeky dreams, spirit what they was coming bullying that person in the dreams, and it was happening just bad things. And God put remove that bad mattress, and they remove it, and after they start to be much better. The life changed so much after they removed that mattress. This is few example what God give it to me to understand. Sometimes it's much better to remove. Doesn't matter how expensive is that things what you need to remove it. And sometimes it's so hard to remove some things from your life. I'm gonna tell you in my experience it is. Uh, and you need to remove it because they hold some invisible spirits energy, what vibration you cannot understand, and they hold you down. They hold you in the same circle, and you repeat the same mistakes, and you can't grow. You cannot grow at all. So in that moment, God is saying, if you don't listen in peace and in quiet things, in quiet time with me, what you need to do it, I'm gonna remove that in the painful way. Because you're supposed to learn your lesson. Oh, so this is mean you need to listen your intuition, because sometimes we have things what we need to pay to God, and we don't understand sometimes. Um, like when you start to be very greedy and start to buy too many shoes, too many that and too many that, because you feel you're gonna be happy, you're gonna feel complete with clothes, shoes, bags, jewelry, perfume. Gotta say, how many do you need to be happy when actually you need me? That's it. You don't need too much. And that's why the most of the people who God allowed to have a lot of money, a lot of things in their life, they lose very quick things because God say, you try too hard. You try too hard, so you're never gonna be happy. So you need to learn in the harsh way. Depression, anxiety, addiction, it food, sex, and these things, they're not gonna be your addiction. You getting higher and higher, drugs, alcohol. But repeat, you are not addicted to weed, drugs. You are addicted to the feelings what they give it to you. You feel more peace. You feel you relax your brain. But it's just a lie. It's for a moment. When the effect is going, you are back on track again, depressed, unhappy. The same with me. I need all the time sweet because I feel I can hide behind the taste, the tasting, the sweets. I feel on the moment good, but you're gonna want more and more and more, and that's never gonna disappear because all the time. Yes, mommy. All the time is gonna disappear the taste, the feeling. What is give it to you is the with everything, with sexual sin, with everything. That's why a lot of women they sell the body and they don't feel any more pleasure. They sell the soul because they don't have any more what to feel. They lose themselves. They lose God. So they need money. They need something to feel, and they think they feel because they go, they go. You pay a lot of things just because you don't feel yourself. You're not getting close to God back. So this is very real. I've been there. I've been addicted to tiramisu and this one because I was feeling I'm happy. I can complete myself. I'm hiding myself from everything instead of to go to God. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm never gonna say I'm perfect. I have multiple mistakes. I blame people. I try to punish. I try to hide myself. Sometimes I couldn't express my feeling. I couldn't express what I'm feeling. Why the people bully me? I supposed to tell the people to stop bullying me, to stop treat me like that. And I didn't, because I didn't want to lose my family. I didn't want to lose my friends. I was want to have family around me. But God say, what are you doing? Why are you hiding yourself? Why are you hiding your voice? You don't understand. You need to step in your power. And for me, it was much better like that. And that's why God is gonna allow us. You get fat, or you become addicted to alcohol, drugs, a lot of sins. And God is gonna allow you because you need to learn your lesson. And guess what? You don't express your feelings, you're gonna be sick. You don't express your emotion, you're gonna be sick. Everything what you don't express, everything what you don't say it, you don't become who you're supposed to become, is gonna end it to be a disease. Immune disease, heart disease, liver disease, throat disease, thyroid problem. You losing your hair. You have skin problem. You have a lot of problem because you couldn't express your feelings, your needs. You couldn't understand yourself. So that's why it's very important to find yourself, to understand God, what God actually tell you, and to stop chasing money, humans, addiction, because you're supposed to get close. You're supposed to go back home to yourself, to God, and after you're gonna be happy. And it's very important to understand that it's not because, what this girl is talking all the time, God, God, God. But I'm talking my experience. And I saw God show me my entire life, multiple example. And I've been through people who have the bigger addiction in the world. And I saw how they was explaining the addiction, how they was hiding behind the addiction. I will see how they try to lie themselves. Oh, I'm gonna be happy if I got that and that. I lie myself my entire life. So I'm not gonna say just another people they did that. I did the same. I was shopaholic. Sometimes when I'm very sad, or I feel empty, I start to look on the websites with clothes, with shoes, and make me feel the dopamine, because this way searching, we chasing the dopamine to increase the dopamine. But guys say no, you need to find your peace, to let the stress out, the cortisol level to become balanced, and to find yourself, to find what you need to do with. So we tend to judge others, yes. We tend to blame others, yes. We try to revenge on others, yes. Why? Because we are not happy. And I understand that. Sometimes I try to be cheeky to say, no, I don't understand. I don't want to understand humans. I gotta say, you must. You must. And I said, no, I don't want it. And God say, please listen. Because if you are going to understand a lot of things, you're going to understand yourself. Another things what I hear today, it was forgive others, forgive yourself. Understand others, understand yourself. Don't try to put your ego, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to do that for no one. I'm not going to help no one. Doesn't matter. God make you so strong and make you to understand and be so capable to do everything what you needed. And sometimes I was thinking, God, but I need to help everyone. I need to give to everyone. I work so hard for everything. And God is say, it's not for nothing. It's for something bigger. Yes, you had the power to work a lot of hours. You had the power to make a lot of money. You had the power to buy a lot of things. But sometimes you need to give it away. Not because I want you to don't have nothing. I want you to find yourself. And I want to undress all your fears, all your insecurity, to take everything off. I feel chill now. um, I want you to strip off everything from you because you need to understand how many masks you put on your face. How many masks you try to face it just because you want to be someone else when you're supposed to be yourself. When you try to find the happiness inside of you. When, for example, I was talking with one guy and he said, remember when you have just a backpack, when you have two t-shirts, one pair of trousers, a shower gel, a toothpaste, tooth, uh, and everything for self-care, small things. I was have like a little pouch with everything what I was needed for self-care. And I was have two t-shirts and few things with me, and I was travel going to mountain, going there. And I said, you was happy? And I said, yes, I was happy. And I said, when you move from your country to another country, did you took a lot of this? No, because I didn't have, I donate before to come. And then how did you feel when you come with few t-shirts, one jacket, one pair of shoes? And I say, I feel released. I feel myself. In that moment, God is say, okay, you understand the idea. You understand what I'm trying to do. So another dream was I was putting a lot of clothes on me, bigger size and everything. And I say, you try to find yourself fat. You try to eat and hide yourself, your true beauty and true everything. And you're more comfortable to be fat because you don't want anymore to see your beauty. You don't want anymore to make men to fall in love with you and to give them heartbreak. And I understand. And I was so ashamed of me because I make few men to cry over me because they was thinking I'm the perfect woman for them. But somehow I was using my power as a beauty woman to say, do that for me if you love me. Do that. I was abused them. So in some sort of way, I never been happy with me. And I said, oh, that man is too easy for me. I already have him hard. So I supposed to pay for that in the harsh way. That's why for me it was much better to go in food, to be unhappy and to hide my beauty. And guys say, why are you hiding your beauty? Because I don't want anymore no one to fall in love with me. I don't want to break no one heart because I know how to cry over someone who you love and you can't have it. And God is say, okay, you learn your lesson. Now work on yourself and become that beauty. And I promise you, the perfect person is gonna come to fall in love with you. And you're gonna fall in love with the perfect person. But first time, you are the perfect person. You need to fall in love with you. And when God told me I need to fall in love with me and I need to accept myself and I need to work on myself and I need to improve myself and to forgive myself, I face my shadow. In that moment, I realized how many fears I was having. And God is say, if you was learning this from young age, you didn't supposed to go through that much pain to understand you hiding yourself. And you didn't listen my. And I supposed to be sick. I supposed to be dead twice end of the life. And I supposed to experience that many things just because I couldn't find myself. And God all the time He was telling me, sorry, my battery is going low. I supposed to learn in the harsh way. That's why God is say, listen my advice, do it now, because if you don't do it now, later it's going to be more painful. And you can end it to disease, immune disease. All the time I see lupus. Lupus is one of the diseases what is created because you try too much. You can't express your feelings. You can't express to the people what they hurt you when they hurt you. You hide your voice and you try to become who you are not. And your immune system and everything is fighting with you that much until you have lupus and everything start to fight back. Entire immune system is dying and you start to have problem with the skin, liver, kidney, and a lot of things. Yeah, kidney it's affecting the most than skin because they revenge on you. They try to fight with you. Entire immune system is fighting with you. And yeah, why? Because you try to fake it entire life and you couldn't be yourself. So we learn in the harsh way. So when we start to accept ourselves, in that moment, entire body is releasing the such oxytocin. Anyway, the hormones and start to balance. And entire body start to changing. And one of the thing what I saw as a lupus problem, it was when you start to learn to eat healthy and you don't eat bread, you don't eat that, and you eat vegetable fruits, you heal your body and the disease, the lupus can heal. Um, and I said, okay, but everything is healing with fasting, with stay without food or eat just a little fruits and vegetable, raw things. Everything is changing in your body because you allowed your body to heal and to work. Because if you keep putting tablets, medication, poison things in your body, you're not allowed your body to heal. So this God all the time is say, listen me, don't ignore me, because if you don't learn your lesson now, later it's gonna be more painful, more painful. So when God is say, go out from that relationship, go out from your ego, stop expecting. Alex, my son is doing cheeky things. Have a blessed day, look after yourself, and listen God. Bye.